Okay, item number 8 is a motion to amend CCR number 7.372-19 for fire uniforms to increase by $2,500. Chief?
Yes, we didn't really see this, we had the money for it, but we had all of our members that we hired in for probation, for most of them, they all did dress blues at that time, we forgot to add it into the budget, we're just moving the money over there to cover that expense. It was oversight on our part.
Any questions for Chief? Okay, item number 9 is a motion to approve sending one fire department member to the EMS instructor/coordinator course for an overnight stay from December 10th through 13th, 2019. Cost for the hotel and per diem not to exceed $515, and that's to be paid out of the fire training fund.
This one here, the member has already gone and done all the online classes that you've already approved and paid for. This is the final part of it where he's getting the hands-on and take the test in front of people, as otherwise practical portion of it. They're having it at Lansing, we're sending there, hopefully we get his instructor coordinator so he helps with the EMS credits.
Any questions on that? Okay. Item number 10 is a motion to receive and file Planning Commission's annual report for 2018-2019. That's Mrs. Fell. Anybody got any questions? Item 11 is a motion to receive and file TIPA approval of Construction Solutions Inc. low bid to construct a chemical mixing station at Taylor Meadows Golf Course for a total amount not to exceed $141,680.
Chairman, Willie, I have Ian Walker here who oversees both golf courses. He'll actually go over 11, 12, and 13. He can kind of give you a little detail to number 11.
So number 11 is an addition to the existing maintenance building in Cart Barn and Taylor Meadows. It has to be a specific building for the state of Michigan to mix and house the chemicals that we use on the golf course.
Is it in the inside, so we got to add an addition on
It will be built off of the existing building, yes. It will be on the outside.
Okay.
What have we been doing in the past?
That's what I was just gonna say too. Yeah, did we talk about this or approve it before?
We talked about it.
we
Did
did.
we ever, they were talking about that's what they were going to have to do because they were mixing. I can't remember how or where. But
So I don't know the full story because I was not a part of it when that building was originally built. But in the past, when we were using the FIA building, that building had a mixing pad and the proper storage for the chemicals. When it was moved to the new building, why that wasn't on the building, I'm not positive. I know for a while they were still using the mixing pad that was over there, but we don't have the utilities anymore. That the water that is supplied in that pad comes out of the FIA building.
And I remember that, but I feel like,
Yeah, we did talk about it, but it was something that we knew we had, we were gonna have to add on because they didn't add it on when they built the building initially. And it's a requirement by the state that those chemicals be kept separate away from everything else to include anything that comes into that.
I remember all that, but I thought I remember, yeah.
No, we just never approved it yet.
now let me ask you a question. Is in the existing building, because I thought I remembered that they were going to be storing chemicals in there. In the current building right now, there is not an area that this could be done?
There's not, and actually the state of Michigan came out and told the superintendent from Brightview that we weren't in compliance, and they gave us a grace period because the building was new to add on to it.
They actually, excuse me, through the chair, when they built the building, they actually brought the utilities to the back wall where they're building the, putting the addition on there for that, so everything's ready to go when they put the building to stud it through the wall. Because they're gonna use the back wall of that building for back walls.
So when they built it, they knew that they were going to have to do this.
Yeah, they had to take it out of the beginning building because it wasn't in the budget.
Okay, the building.
So this whole last season, you've been mixing either at the FIA or you've been mixing where you're not supposed to be mixing?
Correct.
Is there any other questions on 11?
Tim?
Yeah.
So that brings up a point. Is there a certain amount of gallons that you have to have a separate building? Do anybody know?
What was the question?
I
I can speak to that. There is a threshold that the Department of Agriculture requires. That's why our department, we're certified, but we stay below that threshold. Once you start getting into like the 55-gallon drums, things of that nature, the state requires you to have certain separate storage.
And that's what I thought.
And the mixing, because you have to contain mixing if there's a spill, because it can seep into ground, it can seep into storm, sanitary, things like that, and get into your water. So it is required by the state once you, and they buy it off, because they're doing a golf course, and that's how they store it, so they have to have.
That was why I was gonna ask, do we need it at the new?
Regular. We let Site One or local vendors store it for us. We don't need those kind of quantities there.
Okay, good.
All right, item number 12 is a motion to approve authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into a contract with Brightview Golf Course Maintenance, low bid, for golf course maintenance at both Taylor courses for the period that is specific in the contract, or specified in the contract.
You have to have a number in there?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, what's the total amount?
It does say that.
Is it, or is
It doesn't, it says in
You
the
should have
backup.
an extra
And it
sheet.
says in the backup right here.
But in a motion,
Oh,
it
it doesn't
Yeah,
say
well,
it's
Yeah,
on
I
here.
think it does, doesn't it?
yeah, I think so.
Council Chair, for the amount, it'd be $2,314,125, split between the two courses for
It's a 3-year with a 2-year extension.
Okay.
So that'd be for your 3-year total.
And that's both courses.
At both courses, that's
$2,314,125.
Correct, yeah, that's for a 3-year total contract.
Right here, showing the second page of the backup.
What's involved in these? I mean, what do they do?
So they basically take care of everything outside of the building, from flowers to mowing, all the aspects of the grass, fertilizing, using those chemicals that we were just talking about for storing, the bunkers, spinning those bunkers out, picking up trash around the properties. They pretty much do everything for us outside of the buildings.
So we don't actually have staff that's in Taylor's staff?
We
that's
don't.
in
This is a
Taylor's
full
staff?
contract where they provide all the staff.
Okay.
Do they have the biggest contract?
They did, yes.
Was actually
And you do all sprinkler
I think it was
systems?
the merger.
Okay.
Wasn't it Eagle Crest or Eagle?
It
something
was
that
Valley
merged?
Crest,
Valley
yes, and
Crest.
they merged with Brinkman, I believe was the landscape company, and they formed Brightview, so.
Now, I know there was a couple issues at Lakes as far as greens and all that. Are they gonna address that?
Yeah,
or-
I can answer that.
Okay.
Yeah, I took it over the golf courses like in July. There was, after driving the course, there were some challenges. Some of it was irrigation, which, and then the heat came. So we really challenged them. I said that was the first time my introduction to you, which was not a good one. So I said, from this point on, let's see how you respond. They did respond appropriately, and I think they really made, it was actually less than last year, because they were concerned of losing us. And Ian said from previous years that they've always did a good job. You just came in at a bad time,
Yeah.
you know. So they've done some things to help the course and responded on their dime, which I think was really appropriate.
Is there any other questions on 12?
Yeah, they're taking care of all the sprinkler systems? Yes, sir.
Item 13 is a motion to approve amending council resolution 7.405.119. The amendment will increase the total blanket expenditure request by $17,000 for a total not to exceed $77,500 for the attached schedule. Any questions on that one?
So it just like, looks like there was 3 companies that had additional expenditures on what we budgeted for.
Yeah, we had some unexpected expenses, and so we had to take some money from our budget that was unencumbered and then put it into these vendors.
Could you, what was Midwest Golf and Turf? What was?
So Midwest Golf and Turf is the company that we use for our golf cart repairs. We had quite a few golf cart repairs. We had a break-in at Taylor Meadows, And unfortunately, there was a lot of expenses with that, so that's the vast majority of this is going towards that.
Thank you.
Any other questions?